Welcome back to Digging Wyoming. This is stuff we really get excited about because it's workable stone. We have a rock shop. This is Wyoming Opal. There's a whole bunch of this stuff in our backyard. Wyoming is actually one of the biggest opal deposits in the world. And if you let it sit in the sun, or if it's a piece that has been in the sun a while, it'll turn into this chert, and that's worthless. You could look around on the stone. You have to pick a piece you want to cut out and work. That looks like you could cut it and work it. Oh, that piece there's a good one. If you cut that out, that'll be a good piece to work. This piece here is another piece that's a workable stone. We found this on a cave floor. We don't rape caves. This fell out of the rock by itself. And that is a pretty piece. Yeah, like I said, you don't want to go in and just tear everything out of a cave, and that ruins it for the next person. So, try to leave things as you find them. And these here are just kind of a novelty. I call them Hippy Balls. Just round rocks that are naturally occurring that way. And they're pretty neat. These are desert roses. Yeah, they're just a cool little stone. I think they're made out of gypsum most of the time. And quartz crystal, this was found in a cave as well. And this one was laid on the ground. Shine some light through it so you can see all the cabs and stuff that's on it. And you can see the layers of the crystal. They form in layers. This here is a piece of moss agate. Real good piece of moss agate. That's cool as heck. And these here are other agates we have found that were void, almost like thunder eggs, but they're not. Here's another one. And some of these will form banded agate. Here's a piece of amethyst. And that's another type of quartz crystal. We haven't worked this piece yet. We probably will a little later. These are gypsum crystals. They're not really workable, they're just cool. And this here's a piece of gem that we found. Kind of hard to see it probably from your angle, but there's a good one. We haven't tried to work it yet neither. It's a hardness of about 8 on the Mohs scale. This is tiger iron. Kind of hard to see it. This stuff polishes real pretty, make real nice cabs out of it. And this is hematite. And it'll polish up real nice too. It almost looks like Apache tears when you polish it up. And these are some of the stones we have worked. That's a piece of the Wyoming Opal. Made it into a cabochon. There's a piece of honey opal. And some black jade made into a cabochon. Kind of hard to tell. And this piece here, I'm not sure what kind of stone it is, but it's a pretty blue one. When we set stuff in jewelry, we carve stuff. That's a piece of volcanic glass carved into a Thor's hammer. There's a piece of volcanic glass that has faceted edges in it. Faceting's hard to do by hand. We need to see if we can find us a machine here a little later. Then you have a necklace we made out of agate. I don't know if that one you can see the light come through it or not. It's kind of a little darker stone. Made a necklace out of it, cabochon. Then we have
Stay in the light.
another necklace. And that's a piece of quartz. And it's a real pretty piece. A piece of jasper carved into a heart. Another piece of jasper carved into a heart, different kind. Agate made into a cabochon. Tiger iron, piece that we worked, made it into a square. A piece of agate again, and a necklace. Piece of bloodstone. Some chalcedony. And you can see the light going through it. That one's in a facet, that one's in a cabochon. Your honey opal. Real cool stuff. Piece of obsidian. The old natives used to make arrowheads and knives out of it. If you're a fan of Game of Thrones, dragon glass. Let's see if we can find us some white walkers or turn into drunk walkers every now and again. But and the hippie moonstone.
Sunstone.
Sunstone. I got that wrong. Got corrected.
Gypsum.
And it's gypsum. If you can see it, hopefully you can. You can see it kind of makes a prism in there, rainbow effect. I guess the Vikings used to use this to navigate. Wish we knew how to do that. And got her.